There was a turning point with His Royal Highness Prince William about how he decided to move forward with the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle, and we found out all about it exclusively for you. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to see you today. Yes, you, talking to you, everybody. And thank you and welcome one and all brand new subscribers. And I keep saying this on a regular basis. How wonderful is this? I hope you're enjoying what you've seen on the channel so far. We like to be fair and unbiased, and we bring the news that I think matters to you from the very heart of London. And just a reminder, of course, we're a really friendly group. We started off with a small number, but we've grown and we are a big community. But we are still all friends, so be respectful to each other. And for those that need a bit of a shout out and a get well soon or a happy birthday, join in. It's always nice to receive messages from anybody, isn't it? It just cheers us up. Really difficult is it to work out that Meghan Markle simply wasn't the flavour of the month with the British monarchy, and in particular Prince William. As we know, he's been cited as saying to Prince Harry, are you sure you want to slow down, all of that sort of stuff. I really don't see what the problem was with that though. I'm sure you'll agree with me in the fact that of course he took his time and he really wanted his younger brother to make sure he'd made the right decision. And I think by speaking out like that, that just really shows unity, love and trust. However, that's been misinterpreted as him sticking his beak in and of course making it really difficult for Harry. And as we now know, Harry, being hot-headed, simply wanted his own way and fast. He felt he'd met the one, as he described it to Prince William, and he wanted to pursue and push forward. And boy, did he push forward quickly. But it was at this particular event that really things came to a big sort of burning, melting pot, whichever you want to call it, for His Royal Highness Prince William. And it all really centres upon this, their very first big charity get-together. Do you remember that? Heads Together. Now, Heads Together was this big sort of mental health charity push that they were all doing together, and it was seen as the Fab Four, you know, a modern monarchy moving forward, all that sort of stuff. Very noble, very clever, and of course, really, really revealing, because we'd never really seen royals talk so openly like that before. But then the bigger picture emerged. Now, we never saw them do anything like this again, did we? And here is the reason why. To a very good source, it already boiled down to the fact that, as you will recall, each individual spoke, but Catherine spoke the least, simply because, of course, she was still in that rather shy phase. She was expecting, and no doubt didn't feel at her absolute best, as I'm sure many ladies around the world who have also had that similar problem. But when she did speak, it was succinctly, and of course, more importantly, with poise and elegance. But now the bigger problem was this. Meghan then decided to take to the stage, as it were, took over, spoke about sort of all types of things that wasn't apparently, and as ever we have to say, allegedly agreed in the final format. Which, if you watch the footage, you can see Prince William becoming rather irritated by this. Now, the background to this, of course, is that Kate herself has first-hand experience about mental health. All thanks to her brother, James Middleton, who's spoken very openly about his own struggles and battles, and she's been there to support him, as has her sister, Pippa Middleton, too. They're a very close family. So if anybody was really equipped to speak about this particular subject, then it should have been Catherine. And also, let's not forget, really, when you look at the royal protocol, it should have been Catherine and then William, or William and Catherine, should I say, and then, of course, Harry and Meghan. All that was pushed aside, and according to that very good mole, this was the turning point when Prince William decided that really it couldn't simply work moving forward, because he and Catherine simply couldn't be pushed aside for someone who had only truly been in the family 5 minutes, but clearly wanted to take centre stage. And that was another turning point in the relationship between Prince Harry and Prince William. As you can imagine, and as ever we have to say allegedly, that conversation that ensued afterwards didn't go down particularly well with Prince Harry. And that could have been another catalyst in the movement of Megxit. As ever, when I discover more on these breaking stories, you'll be the first to know. Neil Sean in the very heart of a noisy London.